All right, guys. Quiz time again. Let's see who can name all the characters, starting with top left. You've all failed.
Yes, I'm glad. Day 3, the room.
Well, one of them is like Dorothy, and then one of them is Boss.
It's Dorothy.
Dorothy.
With the
She's not your goddess, Brandon. You don't need to worship her.
Worship her harder, Brandon. Worship.
Oh no, man! I'm up for boss.
Did we get Joe she wanted? I can't remember.
No, we already got it. Remember the music? Remember she wanted the music?
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go to work.
Yeah, work.
Good evening.
Oh, hi there.
Am I okay? How do I?
Alma.
Hubba hubba hello.
I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing.
Alma.
Ah, Leonidas.
Wait.
No,
Gillian.
Marcelo.
I stumbled across her on my way and asked her if she wanted to tag along.
Hope you don't mind.
Sure, make yourself at home.
Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she?
She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back.
All right. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare.
Right. Thanks.
Fade to the distance.
This playlist already fire, so we don't need to modify. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
What was that?
Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck.
Huh? I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this.
A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe.
That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before our concert, actually.
Oh yeah, now I see her name here.
You don't seem very surprised.
I like B-Link more, actually.
The stoic-looking duo, right?
Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien.
I see. Want a drink?
You don't seem very surprised.
Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested in those relationships of yours. I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting.
You could pretend to be a bit more interested, you know.
Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product.
Speaking of buying, do you want a frame?
A frame?
Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some see sneakily taken that.
Is that true?
What do you care? How the hell did you find that out?
So it is true.
Shut up!
I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker.
Oof.
Oh, I really like this one for sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it.
You!
Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing?
Sure. Alma wants a bad touch.
Bye-bye.
So our little Jill's into some
Bad touches.
Bad touch.
sneaky picks, risky clicks.
Um,
Time to get arrested.
am I playing the game right?
Did you forget how to play?
Oh, Xavier, LR.
I'm trying. Okay. I just want to get to the left-hand side.
I think you just have to hit the things.
LR.
LR first.
Okay. Next.
Is that not doing anything?
No. Usually I'm able to get over there.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Shoulder buttons.
Anyway, so it's just a bad touch.
All right. Let me give her.
Oh my god.
Xavier.
I am not doing this on purpose.
Xavier.
These controls are.
We're nothing but
Poop.
mammals after all.
Yes, I only have thumbs, and that's the end of my story.
Apparently your thumbs are kind of iffy today.
We'll see when I get this bad touch going.
on the
rocks and
rise.
mixed.
Bad touch. Ready to
green.
go. Slides to
Go,
customer.
bro.
Here.
Who gives these drinks their silly names?
Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor.
Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name?
Yeah. So, who's Damien again?
The one with the nice car? Sure, he's also a manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye.
And what was wrong with him?
Turns out he was a LARPer.
LARP?
Live action roleplay.
Oh.
So cosplay.
Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as?
Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs?
Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open?
Oh.
Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. Oh, crap. If I'd stayed with them, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that...
You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time, you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationship for things like those?
Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else?
Ooh. Last night.
Your cat doesn't count.
A year ago. It was messy.
See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there in the closet ages ago.
Oh no!
Fuck boy.
Fuck boy.
People have different needs and priorities.
Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs? Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head? Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you?
Oh.
Jill?
Anything I can make you to shut up? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink?
I'll have you know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you?
Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink?
Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon.
Let's see. Yeah, I realized those things that she was listing off. Like, Jill's cat does all those things.
Xavier,
I mean,
quit suffering.
you can't really lay on their chest because it kind of hurts the cat.
Well, I would have the cat lay on my chest.
Man, you see your cat breathe.
So you need.
Does it breathe?
Does it breathe? It's a thought.
So, what do you think will
see.
work for her?
She wants something weird.
Uncommon. Something that...
What's a grizzly temple?
That one might be it, to be honest.
This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in.
Alright, well, you asked for it, Alma.
Well,
And blended.
Bitter, promo, bland.
Fuck boy.
Let's go. Here.
Yeah, this fits the bill.
cool.
It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Yeah, the drink changes the dialogue. Go figure. Read. They leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise.
Oh.
You know, your orders are weird today.
They are?
Yeah. Usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar.
Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know?
Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine.
Maybe.
Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this.
As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet that the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must.
So you don't think such a person exists?
Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing.
I see.
But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand.
There is?
Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long.
Oh, that.
Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable?
No,
At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together.
No.
You know you need some human warmth in that place.
Your tits alone will fill my entire bathroom.
Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second.
I refuse.
In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls.
I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early.
The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know.
That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early.
You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini.
Finally, that's the all I know.
Yeah, no, 10 a.m. is early.
10 a.m. is not early.
6,
Early for me is 4 in
8:05.
the morning.
Really?
3 o'clock is for me.
There's no such thing as early morning for me.
Wait, what's double six?
I
Was
get
it-
5
was it
o'clock
big?
used to be when I wake up.
Remember, you have to make it big.
Yeah, make it big, boy.
Yeah. Let me count. It's 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, and another one. All aged and mixed. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Go figure. Here.
You know, Brandtini's such a weird name.
It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name.
I see.
You know, I was wondering,
Yeah?
don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide?
Not really.
You don't?
Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk?
Not really. Most of the time.
Well, neither do I.
Why should you? Do you get people drunk?
Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing.
You make your job sound so easy.
Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill.
Do you meet with your client, or...
I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters.
For security reasons, right?
Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs. Just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Wow, the questions.
Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business.
Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya.
Please don't come back. Take care.
Fuck you.
Hey, Brandon. Oh, no.
Who's speaking?
Dorothy?
I don't know. Is it?
It's pinkish red. Ow.
It's Donovan.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh. Why am I back? Like what Pop used to say, never touch an ass of woman with metallic arms.
Oh no.
Oh, he was
Oh,
talking to
no.
Alma and she slapped the shit out of him. Jeez. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber.
They're hard as fuck, and that's all my Adam Carrot felt.
Do you normally greet people that way?
I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flattered in the field at my summer house.
Damn.
A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food.
Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta attend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual.
The usual, he says. Good God, Donovan. When will you quit?
You want to give him a big one?
Yeah, that's as usual. 3, 4. The man likes big things.
Well, we already just seen that, and he got gut punched for it.
That would have been a real zinger to hand him a gut punch instead of a beer. The usual.
Sure, this'll work.
What brings you today, Mr. Donovan?
That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview.
Did you succeed?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Johnson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but the end result's what matters.
I see. Wait, blackmail?
You'd be surprised at that kind of stuff you find out when you go to the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there.
Oh yeah.
That big titty line was here.
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah.
Anything juicy come out of her visit?
No.
Gossip worthy?
No.
Tabloid worthy?
No.
Come on, there has to be something.
Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone or anything.
I've got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know.
Fine.
Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan?
All my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. God,
Why only women?
Did you ever watch Race for Hope?
The movie?
Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog of sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit.
How can you be so sure?
My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career.
Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette?
Does it ring a bell? Who is she?
Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you want to share your scoop on the singer?
How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm going to be a good assistant today and let this one pass. Have you heard of the group called the Hairbringers?
Harbingers.
Harbinger.
Not really, no.
There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even makeshift toilet paper. Better makeshift. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They send a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That, and they're going to release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think.
I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. Bleeding Jane. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool.
Oh, it's a play on Bloody Mary.
Oh boy, he wants it blended.
Don't do that.
Let me check something because
You fucked up.
my anxiety is telling me. Okay, audio is definitely recording.
Well, you thought we weren't recording for a minute? That was scary.
And we're back.
And we're 30 minutes in the episode have been recording. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 1 Bronson extract, 3 power deltas, flanner guide,
All blended.
spicy, classic, and sobering.
How can a drink be spicy?
Well, have you drank blood before?
Have you ever drank
No.
alcohol, Brandon?
Then you wouldn't know. Blood is pretty spicy, Brandon.
Captain Morgan's pretty spicy.
Simple enough for you, I see. So, I heard there's a Dana Zan's bar. Is it true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about that undefeated of the West again. More so, after the incident with the Bears, where is she?
The Bears?
She's out running some bears?
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zan entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored. What can I say?
Do you know if she lost her arm there?
Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a basketball out of some stadium.
Baseball.
Baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor.
I was gonna make a one-for-all joke, but I'll just not do that. More like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Donna, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew banning her was the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, his head's shaped like a dick.
What did you say?
Xavier.
Oh my God! Can I make qualitative observations?
We are a Christian channel.
God,
I actually know where the farthest thing from, but you know.
I'm going to add a cross on the channel banner. All right.
Here we are playing games in front of the Lord.
Since Jill is on break, I'll live up to the code and take a use the bathroom. Charles, you're gonna burn in hell.
I'm gonna burn in hell.
We're all gonna burn.
I'm gonna bathe in hell. What are you talking about?
Freaking hotel with 3 rooms reserved for us down there.
Guess what?
What?
Our break's over.
Fuck.
Hey guys, we're back.
We're back.
Sup?
Hello.
We're talking about Christian stuff.
Yeah. Pray 5 times a day and drink water.
Amen. Anyway.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stitch.
Yeah. Ah, boss, you're back. Oops.
Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier.
What were you doing?
I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager.
Oh, everything all right?
As alright as it could be, considering that we're closed eventually.
When will that happen?
I don't know. Ryan said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order.
Oh,
I was also talking to him about you.
about me?
Yeah, I was telling him you do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to resign you ASAP after closing. Reassign you. Hey, if it helps, Brian made it be the angriest of all of us. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said.
What about Gil?
He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before.
Who?
One who brought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building.
Ah, yes. The levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss.
Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this.
Just who is Gil?
I have an idea who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Admit, closure is no excuse to slack off.
Yes, sir.
You guys do know I can hear you, right?
Who is this?
I guess I'm gonna have to do it then.
We
This
need
place
place
looks
looks
familiar.
Yes!
Oh, it's Charles.
Fuck yes!
Yes, yeah, it's Charles. I forgot. He
This is
called.
the whole reason for playing this game.
He called.
Yes.
He called
I
the
tried to
cat.
have my
girl.
mic up the entire time.
Yes.
Yeah, Charles
okay.
called the cat girl. So
Yeah, I this is the
Great.
reason I'm playing this.
All right, Charles, your feet are freezing me.
Okay.
All right, do your girly voice, Charles.
Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar?
It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla.
Oh god, what is said planning now?
Excuse me?
I want a drink, those whose name has changed after many women protests. Can you get me that?
Sure. What's that drink whose name was changed after a bunch of people caused a stink?
Piano woman.
The Pretty Woman.
Pretty woman. Walking down the street. Pretty. Oh God.
This
coverage.
isn't shitty American Idol. Let's not torture our audience now.
I don't even know that song, so you guys are teaching me things.
Jeez, okay, what list of music do you listen to?
Video game remixes?
Yeah, that too. I found a really good one of the freaking the Me menu or whatever from the Wii.
Oh.
It's really good.
Here you go.
Very nice. Thanks a lot.
So, you know Say, miss?
I'm Stella Hoshio. My pleasure.
Hoshi.
Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes?
Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time.
Oh, God, so she left the hair helmet behind again?
Not the first time, huh?
Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Ballots, nurses,
Valets.
Morticians.
fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least.
Whoa, quite a few people.
Says as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very confident when she puts her mind to it.
I see. So, did she recommend this place to you?
We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kiri Mickey autograph on that glass?
Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is.
How do you get it?
She stopped here yesterday just before the concert.
Really? I mean, she did?
Yeah, nice girl.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Yep, this Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill then?
Yes.
Ain't this nice? Here you go.
Do you like her, Miss Stella?
Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her song, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one.
New version?
Yes, I heard a leak from the event. I felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded.
I see. She definitely took the dark act too far.
Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping? What, will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry.
I take it that was Say.
Yes,
Will you wait for her?
I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend.
Why does she order drinks in the description form? I don't get this.
Because she only drinks Legends, bro.
Piano Man, is it?
Yeah, I think it was the Piano Man.
It's Piano Man.
Man, ow.
Piano Man.
Nope,
Nope,
No, it's not Piano Man.
I thought it was.
nope.
you thought wrong.
Bruh.
Alright,
Nope.
well, we're going to...
Not bad
It's
touch.
not bad touch.
Not beer.
What if it was Bleeding Jane? That's actually messed up and dark.
No.
And... good. God.
I think it must be Piano Man.
Actually, he's
Yeah.
right. Didn't we hear a story about that's how it was made? It
Yeah,
was
the
on her
story
dead friend.
Yeah, Piano Man, yeah. What's Piano Man?
Alright.
Yeah, the story was like whoever made the drink.
Yeah.
Man,
It was his favorite flavors.
this game's testing our knowledge of previous events. I like it.
See, at least there's 4 brain powers here.
I
Well,
mean,
two
I would
and
have
a half,
defaulted to Piano Man should it not have been the descriptions. Because part of me was agreeing with Brandon, the other part of me was like, well, does it say it in the description? Such brain power required. Is this the one you had in mind?
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Thanks, you.
May I ask you something that might be personal?
It isn't about my eyes, is it?
Have you ever faked that? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad?
Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection.
What?
So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it though.
I'm sorry if I overstepped.
I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into that fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill.
Well, I guess I've had a bit more than a recipe book.
Do you like alcohol?
Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them sorted or stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it like that out loud.
Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that?
Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella?
I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much.
I see.
Sorry I'm late.
Welcome.
You took your sweet time.
Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster.
So you just left your car there?
Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down.
Climb down?
Took an air cab.
Oh.
I was just using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first.
Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler.
I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness.
If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next.
I have a drink that was...
You're right at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff.
Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer those kind of orders.
Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff.
She's doing quite well so far, actually.
Really?
Thank you.
Whatever. Please order something normal, would you?
That'd be 2 fringe weavers.
Fringe
then.
weavers are not normal.
You'll have 2 drinks at once?
No, we're sharing.
What? Like half of a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each?
Don't worry, you'll see.
Yeah, she kind of... Well, I guess it's fitting for Brandon, because...
She's an airhead.
Yeah.
You
Here.
I've
Wow,
gotten used to his
that's a
voice.
candy bar I've forgotten about.
Well,
Airheads, dear God. When's the last time any of you had one of those?
actually, about a month ago.
I remember they used to have commercials, or do they still?
The Airheads bubblegum, pretty much. That's about
There
it.
it is.
Fringe Weaver.
Gotta
Holy
have it classy.
shit.
Yeah, this will knock you out.
Oh God, she's ready.
A bunch of...
All aged.
a bunch
and
of,
mixed.
Thing, I was trying to make a reference. Shit ton of alcohol with a touch of Sunny D.
It's like a whole 5th of vodka and just like a slight bit of orange juice.
Yep.
No, just throw Kool-Aid in there.
It's
2 French
vodka with
Weavers.
Kool-Aid powder.
So,
This one's for you, and this one's for me. You say you want whatever I ask for, right?
Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here.
Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks.
You really need to be more careful with your things.
Yeah, but I have spares.
Those spares should be safer when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button?
Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow?
Yep, you worried?
I'll refrain for now.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors.
Rumors?
They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge.
Yeah.
I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance?
You're quite strong, but
I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer?
maybe.
I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations.
Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming to stay?
Now I'll stay here a bit longer.
Okay then, take care.
Bye.
She waited all that time for a single sentence.
She's such a worrywart.
That just means she cares about you.
I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon?
Bacon?
Not that I mind, I'm just curious.
Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients.
I see.
Do you believe all that stuff about tension growing and that anarchist groups trying to disband the White Knights?
To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply.
What kind of business?
From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates, fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks lately.
Too much politics, huh?
It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind.
What are you doing at the bank tomorrow?
My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Say, I need you to show up at the bank tomorrow. We need backup.
No, the guard's here to clap my ass cheeks. Help.
Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message. But it's his intention.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, who's Dorothea? Oh God!
Was that Brent's gonna be talking
Finally,
to
the
himself?
Dorothy has come back to Valhalla.
Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients.
Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house.
It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row.
I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could
God
say.
dang it!
Hey, you having a drink? I could buy you one. Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often.
I swear.
We'll see. What are you having?
I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both. One for each.
Alright.
That's where, guy. We have 2 ditzes in the room.
2 blue fairies are due.
Brandon's contemplating life right now.
Half of him is a hero, the other half is a prostitute.
It's the worst case of schizophrenia I've ever heard. Well, multiple personality disorder.
Jeez, Brandon.
What am I?
Oh my
Brandon's
God.
contemplating suicide right now as we speak.
It's not the answer to schizophrenia. 2 fairies.
Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie?
Her hair ain't blue.
I like how she talks like she's an older
What's a
woman.
shade of blue, Charles?
Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say.
My God.
Red.
Why is this funny?
Oh, great.
Yes.
This is having... Wow, he is actually having a breakdown.
Oh God.
I don't blame him. I'm losing brain cells watching this.
I'm loving it.
when you're trying to voice 2 characters that have the same fucking voice.
Well, Brandon, split your brain in half.
Activate your schizophrenia.
Say.
Use the charges, Kai.
Yes. Say.
Oh, wow, he's actually died.
Brandon's actually dead.
I can't do this.
Say. Why did you just buy me a drink?
Isn't that funny, Brandon?
I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me.
Oh.
Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive.
Oh God.
Somewhere in the background, you hear Bill
And that
Cosby,
includes Fuckboy over there.
who is also voiced by Brandon.
What do you mean? Brandon, he's having a tri-conflict. Brandon, a.k.a. part fuckboy, part heroine, part prostitute.
It's its own sitcom right here.
Can I get the laugh button? Okay.
Oh shit, this is great.
Get your energies together.
He has to divide his brain in 3 now.
Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you.
You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day?
Who? Oh yeah, the Lilum with the dogs? No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat.
Ouch.
You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so?
I'm not gonna lie, if these were my customers, I would not hate my job.
I would love it. I'd be sitting there with popcorn. Continue, please.
I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flex variety.
Oh boy.
And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know. You modded your body. How you modded your body is under your clothes, the tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips.
Oh,
So, Clause G of Article 17 on Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms a Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through with the upgrades? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had.
not very discreet.
Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell, it's not your default hand model, it's your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannon spit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs once is self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye.
As Brandon's schizophrenia is slowly teaching him how to defend himself from other people.
Please come again.
I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well.
That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although, I'm tempted to ask.
About what?
DNA reading tongue?
Very... What does that say?
Uh-oh.
Prehensile.
Very prehensile, intuitive, also it vibrates. Extra... Oh, that's
Extra
you.
flexible joints?
You know what?
Do you really need to ask?
Anti-radiation coating?
Hey, my skin's first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered.
Oh God.
So that's why she's still popular.
Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all.
Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis.
It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then?
Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball.
Oof.
Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All that stuff was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky.
Aren't you late for something?
I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustration, I could stall for some time.
Yes.
Go.
Go.
Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains.
Honestly. Shut up, fuckboy.
Damn.
Everything's done?
Yeah. Hey, boss. This might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar?
When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why?
Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. This visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of the jar.
Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in it and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't break it.
It was a fucking pickle, wasn't it?
Hey Gil, how do you get my hand out of that jar?
A straw and some butter.
Oh yeah, clever solution.
Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. The many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV.
I admit, my fault with the others. But TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that sand should have been labeled their Z and S better. So what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5-7 piece one?
5Z.
5Z.
You are just like that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Still, Jill's onto something here.
Ahem. Yes. And I go clean the dishes and you can leave for today.
Oh.
I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things.
I want to believe.
Flawless service.
Yeah.
Everyone walks out of this establishment.
Let's-
Everyone.
100%.
We will restart the
Satisfied.
day if there's a single pissed off customer, alright?
You get back in here.
We will drag them back in here and shove drinks on them until
We'll
they like
time pulse
us.
this shit.
Let's
Go.
Yeah. We're the angriest bartenders ever.
$800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Finger. You should probably cancel that if you want to live. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday. Oh, we got hacked by Alice Rabbit.
Oh, great.
Boss and me.
4. You don't really like that website, huh?
I have needs.
You think that she's in love with Boss?
Can we talk about the shirt?
Okay, so those are old threads, I think.
Can we not talk about the pink shirt?
Yeah, I
In
think
the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Oh, did we read this?
Oh god, it's more.
Yeah, we
oh god,
read
it's
this.
more of that
Yeah,
one
we
person
did.
relationship.
One of my Japanese animes. Sounds unlikely to go with that. That's right.
Oh lore.
Ugh.
What?
Crime rate went up 5%.
No, Alice Rabbit, but no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Kimberly.
God. Kimberly.
All right, Charles, you can read this article.
Today we'll have a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on Augmented Eye. Contact blocked in your region.
Isn't she in the city?
This is beautiful.
the region of the city, you are blocked.
Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Mickey fan, and who isn't? Everyone loves Kira Mickey, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering, what's my proof for this not so wacky theory? And well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one.
I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy.
Jesus Christ.
Lana Smithy. Crime. Wait, no, I'll let Nathaniel read this one.
Well, this is still Kimberly.
God.
But yeah, it is.
Oh, this is by her. That's cool. Okay, Charles.
Crime is at 5% this month, officially making the road a Metro Christmas a dangerous one.
Mega Christmas.
Mega Christmas. White Knight's aware of the situation and have promised to maintain security in all sectors. Even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the moral of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunity are no longer the main cause of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact it gives them power. It no longer is feeding their families. It's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there will be no solution in sight. This is Mega Christmas will be a very dark one.
What's up, Mega Christmas?
Mega fucking Christmas, bitch.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but that shift felt very short.
That really did.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick. Donovan didn't stay long. What's her name was in a hurry?
Oh,
Stella.
No.
I mean,
Wasn't.
Dorothy was the best part because Brandon had like a crisis with a schizophrenia.
Well, Dorothy and like Say.
Say,
It's
Dorothy,
like the thing
and then
that broke me was like when she was going like, say, yes, yes, say.
Brandon actually fucking lost it.
All right,
bro.
so I'm just gonna waste a little bit of money just buying one thing:
Oh God.
shoulder massager. All right, so let me see if you can do it in this game. Yeah.
But you can activate it.
Yeah, but if you go on Wiki, go to trivia, she's not using it as a shoulder massager.
Oh, God.
It's under the kotatsu.
Oh.
By the way, Brandon, that's a kotatsu.
What is?
What she's sitting at. It's heated under it. Yeah.
Can we talk about it's not on her shoulders? It's, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not over her shoulders at all.
Oh, she's repressed.
Alrighty. Well, we are going to see you guys next time for day 4. This has been Kickback Hypercast, aka KBH Plays.
Like, subscribe, all that shit. Comment.
That's the best one I've heard yet.
Brandon has
Share with your
schizophrenia.
friends, please.
Like, subscribe, all that shit.
Please share. We're desperate.
See you guys next time.
Please. We'll
On
send you pennies in the
Valhalla.
mail.
I will send you pictures of Charles.
No!
Sell out.
Buy my merch.